Hello, dear students. We are aware that India's freedom struggle is a divine one that lasted for more than 150 years. The dream achieved from the sacrifice of thousands of freedom fighters is what we are experiencing today as Amrit Mahotsav year. Shirpur Education Society has taken the initiative to pay homage to our freedom fighters and inspire our young generations. I, Mrs. Isha Bhasin, warmly welcome you. I would like to introduce the life and the work of the great freedom fighter C. Rajagopalachari. Rajagopalachari, Indian civil servant, divine of Cochin, and later Travancore and the first president of Madras. Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, popularly known as Rajaji, was independent India's first Indian Governor General. He was also the last one. A member of the Indian National Congress during the pre-independence era and a loyalist to Mahatma Gandhi, Rajagopalachari was a towering personality in the modern Indian politics. Born on 10th December 1878 to Chakravarti Venkataya Iyengar and Singaramma Iyengar in the British Presidency of Madras, Rajagopalachari completed his law education from Presidency College. During the time when he was practicing law in Salem, Rajagopalachari came to know about a lawyer who was professing ideas of civil disobedience in South Africa, Mahatma Gandhi. In 1913, Rajagopalachari printed Gandhi's jail experience onto pamphlets at his own expense. In his book Environmentalism, a Global History, historian Ramachandra Guha wrote that after Gandhi's return to India in 1915, Rajagopalachari followed Gandhi's activities with fascination. It was in 1919 that Rajagopalachari met Gandhi for the first time in Madras. He participated in Gandhi's non-cooperation movement. He was also jailed for 2 years in Vellore in 1920. After his release, he opened his own ashram to promote Gandhi's principles of Hindu-Muslim harmony and the abolition of untouchability. He was also a proponent of Khadi. When Gandhi led the Dandi March to break the salt law in 1930, Rajagopalachari carried out a similar march at Vedaranyam in the Madras Presidency. He also became the editor of Gandhi's newspaper Young India. Rajagopalachari was an ardent Gandhi supporter, but he never feared expressing his views. During the Quit India movement, Rajagopalachari even opposed Gandhi. He was of the view that the British are going to leave the country eventually, so launching another satyagraha was not a good decision. He was also in favor of a dialogue to put an end to differences between Hindu and Muslims. His political career started to shape. He was elected as the first premier of the Madras Presidency in 1937. In 1939, Rajagopalachari took a step to abolish untouchability and caste prejudice and issued the Madras Temple Entry, Authorization and Indemnity Act. Under this act, Dalits were allowed to enter inside temples. At the time of partition, Rajagopalachari was appointed as the governor of West Bengal. In 1947, during the absence of Lord Mountbatten, the last British Viceroy and independent India's first Governor General, Rajagopalachari was temporarily chosen to hold office. He certainly did not endorse popular religion for propagating noble lies or false consequences, wrote scholar Vasanti Srinivasana in her book Hindu Spirituality and Virtue Politics. He understood the dangers of politicizing faith, a fact he considered harmful for both religion and nationalistic politics, a concept we could certainly use in larger doses nowadays. Although no political party is in a hurry to appropriate him, Rajagopalachari is the icon India needs the most today. Despite the positions in which Rajagopalachari served, it can be said with certainty that India could not gain enough from the man when he was around. If India did follow some of his better ideas, we would have definitely been in a better place as a nation. It isn't too late. We can still get there. Rajaji has shown the way forward. Thank you.